So in the current situation, it's difficult to step away from online learning because that's one of the measures. But what we need to really be taking care of is definitely the 20-20-20 rule, which is every 20 minutes of using the screen or computer to do your work, take a 20 seconds break by looking at something far away, about 20 feet away, and then return back to your work. So this is to reduce the eye strain definitely that's involved with online learning and using a lot of screen time. The next would be definitely ergonomics. So make sure that our screens and whatever gadgets that we're using are at eye level that we are using. So that's important. And last but not least is also ensuring that we have our blue light screen on so that it doesn't damage too much of our time. And to prevent like distractions from doing the work, to so keep a timer to keep things going, as well as make sure that your kids do not have other tabs switched on so that they don't deviate from like doing online work and then you go on to watching YouTube and then the time gets dragged on. So they need to stay longer on their online learning. So trying to help them manage the time better as well.
So you mentioned about the time frame of screen time, right? But right now with so much online learning, everything is online learning, from dancing class to tuition, to home learning. What's a healthy screen time now? Would it be different from what it used to be before this pandemic, or do we have a shift?
So usually for school-going children, we'll recommend 2 hours per day. But with online learning, it can extend beyond like 3 hours or even 4 to 5 hours, depending on the curriculum, how heavy it is. But what we can ensure to do is that we need to understand what exactly is the topic about that the child is engaging in and try to switch a little bit more to hands-on activities. So instead of fully online, try to turn to textbooks or newspapers or some other hands-on activities that you can engage in. So if the screen time has been fixed for online learning, the remaining time of the day should be a bit more of the quality time, screen off time. So balancing it out and moderating the time.
Okay. So basically there's physical and there's online as well. Yes. And you mentioned not to have too many tabs.
Yes.
So what's a good number? I'm very guilty of that, I must admit.
Okay. So if it's a project, if it's an activity or it's a task that needs to be done, then it would be good to draw out like, okay, how long do I roughly need to complete this activity, and keep them to track the time accordingly. But at the same time, avoid having other tabs like YouTube's or Facebook account or having WhatsApp web on the computer off, so that they do not need to switch each time an alert comes in.
I know some parents have 2 or 3 kids, and right now with some countries having movement control, some countries having home learning, how do we deal with this like limited laptops but so many kids also at the same time?
Yeah, so the idea is that if screen time is the only leisure point or only family time, then it will be difficult. So that's when we try to expand the repertoire of activities we have at home. So that's when we can have a bit more shared responsibilities or shared roles coming in at home. So if things hasn't been cleaned up at home, then you can, as a family, start to sort things out, try to do some work activities together, or play a family games together, or make up a recipe or a simple meals together. So that way, you kind of have a role for each one to play, and they will not be fighting over a single gadget.
She has clinical experience working with children 0 to all the way to 18 years old, including children with special needs. And her journey started off at 8 years ago at KK Women and Children Hospital in Singapore.
I was working in an acute setting for a good 6 years before I transited to private setting. And then now I'm currently in a school-based setting. But at the same time, I started Tele-Empowered. So it's an online platform that's catering more to parents, caregivers, and educators. So to empower them, to educate them about current issues, developmental issues, learning difficulties, and other pertinent issues that we see day to day. So example of today's topic as well, screen time.